Pisces, happy birthday. Let's see what's coming in March for Pisces energy. What's coming in March for Pisces? Reciprocity, equal give and take. Because you decided to move on and move forward from something. You decided to relocate. You decided to live with the means. You decided to be real with yourself as far as what you need to thrive, what you need to move forward. That's coming in March. You're going to be moving forward. And you're going to do whatever it takes to move forward. You're going to be going within a lot of solitude. Probably be spending a lot of time alone in March. Though it is your birthday month, that doesn't mean that you're going to be completely alone. It just might mean that you're going to start realizing in March that everyone around you has no place in your life. Maybe friends, associates, people you work with. Everyone is different from you. Everyone is not on the same level of consciousness as you. And so you're going to reevaluate your surroundings in March. Okay, you're going to let go of unaligned partnerships, situations. And you're going to start being more protective and defensive when you're with your aura, yourself, your surroundings, as far as people coming into your life, group of friends, family. If no one is in alignment with you, you don't want to be around them. You don't want to talk, kick it, nothing. Pisces energy, talk to me about the Six of Pentacles. Focus on your money. Somebody, in March, you're going to realize that somebody may have been breadcrumbing you previously, or you've been getting the short end of the stick. So March, you're just focusing on balancing everything because someone tipped the scale a little bit. Someone did something trite. Someone did something that was like crazy or risky or stupid, silly. Somebody did something to imbalance something or to imbalance things. And that's why for March, you're going to be focusing on rebalancing things, but at least in terms of for yourself, okay? Talk to me about Six of Swords. Um, for March, in March you might meet someone. You might meet someone new, okay? Or this could be something that is rekindled, but there's more room for emotions. There's more room for vulnerability. There's more room for romance. Something new. I also just heard too, like March, you're gonna go to either you're going to do your first poetry performance, or you're going to go to your first poetry performance, like be a part of the audience, or you are going to do something that's very has something to do with art, poetry, and romance. That's calling to you in March. Jazz, blues, orchestra, symphonies, performances. So this just might be the description of the first date, or yeah, the first link up, the first real date. Even if you already know this person, nothing before was concrete, so this is the first time to make something concrete. Something's gonna align with your emotions when it comes to like dating. So in March, you're going to, again, I said you're going to spend a lot of time alone. This is because you'll be grieving a little bit. And, okay, and even if it's not just grief, because some people can see grief as this doomsday thing. Okay, you may not grieve, but you will experience some blockages. You'll feel like you're stuck a little bit, or that energy that you had, um, it's disappeared a little bit. You're gonna feel you're gonna feel like, remember, you're moving forward. You might be hesitant a little bit because of the situation that you're getting away from, the situation that switched your perspective. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. If anything, you should know exactly what you know, what you want. Don't doubt yourself. You're going to, your thoughts might be racing at this time in March, off of the situation, whether it has happened yet or not. You have to forgive this person, Pisces, because that's going to help you move forward. Holding on to any emotion that is not in alignment with your higher self will hold you back from being open, like receiving from this new person. You don't want to cut yourself off from something new. Two cups in reverse. Things are being forced to change, okay, so that things can be balanced, whether or not. So even if it's the same person or a new person, it doesn't matter. The universe felt like things needed to shift and change so that balance can happen. And remember, we had the Six of Pentacles here, okay? So it seems like whatever situation, Pisces, that you're moving from, it just seems like imbalancing, things being imbalanced was the issue, okay? Things being imbalanced allowed the truth to come out about something, okay? Just like how people are in like these serious relationships and marriages, and then something happens and people can't get past it or over it because they don't know how to get through the hard times or the imbalanced energy. Okay, so um you're going to be in your head in March thinking about why this happened. Oh my gosh, and is this not going to happen? This, do not manipulate your journey and the energy of what's to come. Simply understand you are where you're supposed to be for a reason. You're always going to be learning, so you're always going to have to understand you're in a position for a reason. You need to forgive this person because whether it's with this person or someone new, your heart needs to be open. Your heart needs to be open, and you need to be able to receive love and give it. If you are going to hold on from something, like not forgiving this person for whatever mistake or whatever happened, imbalancing, you cannot carry that same energy into something new, or you cannot carry that same energy after a reset. Okay, like you need to balance your own energy as well with the situation, your emotions, how you feel about it, what's to come from it, because something needed to change, something had to be balanced out. And so rock with whatever is needed to change. I do think you really need to forgive this person. Do not hold on to any grudges. It's not necessary and it's not worth it. Also, maybe you and someone here are forced to take a break. Maybe you're also forced to go on vacation, go live a little bit. You need to take time to yourself so that you can process these emotions and these feelings so that things can be balanced. Okay? Even if you're moving on and you meet someone new, you have to be balanced. You have, like, okay, you are what you attract. Seven of Wands in reverse. Someone's lying about guarding their heart here. Someone's lying about being defensive. Someone's lying about how they're gearing up for the war. The war. The worst. Someone's gearing up for the worst. Like a war is on the brink. And this is what caused some imbalanced energy, because there is no need for that. That means someone's perspective is fucked up, and someone has to reshift their perspective. Someone really needs to go within, whether this is you or the person you're connected to, Pisces. But if someone keeps preparing like for the worst, or that you're going to leave, or that something bad is going to happen, like you're going to cheat or something, that person is moving a certain way. And so every feeling and action just means they're not on the same page with you. They're not aligned with you. If you are gunning for forever and this person is thinking about the next step they have to take to switch things because they don't think it's going to last, that person has to be a little bit manipulative, right? A little bit, right? They have to tell you what you want to hear if they're not going to tell you the truth. Even if they tell you the truth, they still have to, now you have to think of another plan. Now you have to think about an escape plan or some shit. It's just things like that. Um, Somebody has been lying about being defensive, maybe about a third party, or about another person. There could be baby mama, baby daddies involved in the situation, or friends. There could be other friends in the situation. Remember, I even said 2 friends this month. Maybe someone here is going to be thinking that you're doing other things other than actually spending time with people who are in alignment with you, or friends. Maybe someone's thinking that you're planning to actually set up a relationship so that you can move on peacefully. There seem like there's some issues here that need to be worked out and resolved, Pisces, that you and someone need to do the work here. Somebody carried something with you, like it was a situation from the past. Someone doesn't really have an identity as far as doing their own thing, creating their own thing, moving their own way. Somebody moves as if they are still in a relationship with the previous person. You peeped this because this is not in alignment with you. This is not something that you could work with a little bit. So this is why you're making that decision, Pisces. Someone is still in the perspective and mindset as if they're still with someone else. And whatever morals, principles, actions, whatever fucking characteristics they done picked up from the last person, they still have it in their mind. And clearly that situation didn't work because they're with you. So they're still kind of like processing things in that perspective. They Everything. It's not really about you per se, Pisces. It's about how someone told them something and now they feel like that's the way they're supposed to be. But if that person isn't with that person and they're with you, they need to do what you need. Ooh, talk to me about the Knight of Cups. It's also, I just heard too, Pisces, when you do talk about things and demand and command some things, be very nice and compassionate, and be understanding as far as this person's perspective, but do not don't be naive. moving forward for you, you could actually be coming into alignment with their actual real twin flame. This person that you're with, or that you just removed yourself from, Pisces, could be a catalyst for your real true twin. I'm also getting to this person actually doing this work and getting through this, you guys getting through this, you're finally going to meet this person's the higher self of your twin. You're finally going to meet the higher self of your twin. um because whatever this energy is, it's almost like this person is in their lower self, and they're in their south node, and they need to reach their north node. Talk to me. What's coming in March for Pisces? Six of Cups, Eight of Swords, Hermit. Someone's gonna feel like they're blocked here. Maybe this is this person, Pisces. They're gonna feel like they have no access anymore to your energy, or that they shouldn't even try. Someone's confidence isn't all the way there. Someone feels like there's no point in maybe trying or whatever, because they feel like they failed already. Someone feels like giving up. This could also be your energy as well. Maybe that's why you have to be separated from this person, because you need to understand what being defeated and failing really is. And if you think it's that, why not see it as a celebration and that you won? Perspective. Three of Cups in reverse, Death in reverse, Two of Cups. Pisces energy. Things are being forced to change because someone's not really loyal. Someone's not like loyal to the goals that you guys have. Someone's not loyal to the plans that you guys have. So it's like you need to leave something behind so that you can grow. If this person wants to deem themselves as an asset and of value to you, then they will do the work. But until then, Pisces, you need to go ahead and leave things behind. Someone has a very big ego. This person that you're connected to has a big ego. They think they are the hottest on the planet. They think they're the hottest on the planet. Like, but they have a lot to learn. Talk to me about Seven of Wands reverse, Ten of Wands reverse. You also maybe someone gives up with lying here. Someone's surrendering. Someone's done lying. Yeah, someone's done lying. Pisces energy. Yeah, someone knows they're not gonna experience pleasures or their wishes fulfilled. Someone's not happy that they kind of they were being irresponsible, careless. Somebody had to surrender into this truth, or someone had to surrender to the fact that there's so much, there's a lot of burdens, there's a lot of heaviness, exhaustion. And you get that twice here. Someone is trapped and they feel like they want to give up here. Someone feels like they're not even happy. So maybe someone became unhappy, so they just like, well, let me tell the truth. I don't, let me see this one. This one's, Tell me more about the Seven of Wands in regards to this. Nine of Cups cards. There could be a lot of gossip. There could be a lot of gossip about how immature someone is. Maybe someone lied about surrendering to you. They act like they surrendered to you, but actually they didn't. Especially if someone here is moving like they're still in the same relationship with someone else. They didn't surrender fully. Someone is slow and steady. Someone can be practical and reliable. You have the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse. Someone can be practical and reliable, but they're just slow and steady with it. And it's you know, someone's very charming. So it seems like someone could just be softening you up, right? But someone can be dedicated and committed. They just have to, they have to put the logic with the hard work. Okay? Like, what are you working for? What are you working for? All right, let's sum this up. Pisces. What's coming in March for Pisces? What's coming in March for Pisces? Memories. You're going to be able to look back on the memories with someone and how beautiful they are. You're going to be looking back on the memories and you're going to realize how good of times they are. Somebody's going to act like nothing bothers them. Someone's going to act like nothing bothers them while you're out having fun, living your best life. That's why I said too, make sure whoever you're living your best life with is in alignment with you. Do not let anyone steer you off of your alignment. Talk to me about Pisces energy. What's coming in March? You're going to let your hair down a little bit. You're going to feel triggered because maybe you feel like you've been through this situation before. You've been through this process before. You let go. The memories, it hurts. You're trying to have fun and party, but all you can do is think of this person. All you can do is also feel like maybe you lost your best friend. Maybe you lost your comfort. Someone's going to feel, maybe someone's also playing it really safe when it comes to other people. Maybe someone is going to play it safe. The memories are here for you and this person, but maybe someone's going to play it safe as well and act like nothing affects them. There's no feeling in this, especially with other people. But maybe someone's going to be hooking up with other people while you're just having fun with friends. You're having fun with friends, and then this is going to trigger you somewhat because maybe you didn't expect someone to just be all willy-nilly out here and ready to go. Maybe someone's gonna say that you have a great poker face because your actions aren't matching with your feelings, and someone's gonna say maybe, well, you're partying, you're having fun, you're doing this, you're spending money, da, da, da. Nothing bothers you, nothing hurts you. You're out here doing this, and there's just gonna be a lot of conflicts, okay, a lot of conflicts because there's a lot of differences here. Someone could pretending. We already knew that though. Someone's pretending like they're all for the journey, but they're really not. Someone here is lost. Someone here feels lost. Someone feels like they have to figure out what to do, what to do to make things right, fix things last minute. So only because someone's wishing and praying that something can work out. Someone here has to make a decision, stay or leave. And that's you, Pisces. This is divine intervention. This is divine intervention, but we already knew that earlier as well, that the universe is forcing some type of change because you have death in reverse. Okay, the universe is forcing some type of change, and you are protected at this time. But the divine needed to intervene because someone wasn't going to maybe tell you the truth. This was a reading, Pisces.